Welcome back to Lesscashmoremash. My name's Tom.
And I'm Mike.
And today, Mystery Mash Monday. So what are we doing today? So Mystery Mash Monday, for those of you who are new, Mystery Mash Monday, my wife, we have many bottles that seem to be growing over there by the minute. That we have not tried
by
yet.
The day.
So she gets to go in there and pick whatever she wants. We have all different varieties of different types of whiskey. So we're going to drink it. We have every whiskey you can think of is over there. So we're going to try it. We're going to see. We always try to make a game out of it. We're going to try to guess type, proof. And we're usually horribly wrong.
We have sucked like the last 3 times. We have been
terrible. So
I'm just going to say this nose stands out like right off the bat. Not
really.
Silly.
Because I was going to go opposite on that, but that's all right. I was babbling.
It's not close to what we've done in the last couple days, but...
Oh, I hear what you're saying. All right. I didn't roll it on my glass yet, so it wasn't really coming out.
I mean, she just poured it, 2 minutes? We walked upstairs and came here, so
I get it.
It's not like it sat here for an hour.
So we usually do try to do the blind sample rules. There's no contests. No win or lose, but...
I can only drink so much suck shit after.
Well, I do like the idea of the it's totally blind. We have no idea other than the fact that one of the two of us bought it at some point in time. But some of that stuff has been over there for well over a year.
What Steve shopped. Oh, you still bought it.
I still end up buying it, and I still end up doing the research on it. You know what I mean?
Saves a lot of gas.
That's what it is. I don't save any money by doing it. I can tell you that.
Neither one of us is saving money.
Let's see what this tastes like.
I honestly didn't mind the nose.
I was going to say, on a nose, it was steering me towards a bourbon.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh, that's nice, though.
No, I think it might...
On the palate, it's way better than the nose was.
I'm thinking...
Ooh, that's got proof.
That's what I was just going to say.
Yeah.
We jumped up. She usually steers us into like a funky or what's a screw with us direction.
She's been digging way in the back of our sack,
tasty.
which is nice. That's still there. That's hanging on.
Yeah. And it wasn't harsh, though.
No, it drank nice with good flavor, but it is giving me a Kentucky hug for the sake of
I'm thinking we're well over 100.
On the first sip, I will agree with you 100%.
A minimum right now at 108. It would be my guess.
See where it comes on the nose. I'm staying with a bourbon, though. I'm thinking this is a rye.
And I'm not getting...
Unless this is a...
I'm not getting a rye.
This would be a barely legal rye, if anything. But I'm going to go... It had a nice spice to it on the drink, though.
Yeah, but it's still here. So I think that's part of the proof, not so much the rye spice.
I don't have a timer looking at me. I don't have one of them fancy ones that flip over and look at me. But I'm still not taking a second drink because it is still here. No, it is still in my throat.
And there's a flavor there.
No, that's what I'm saying. It's not proof.
Right.
It is. I have a nice taste. Whatever this is, I'm going to go with this is very good.
I'll second that.
Mm-hmm. Oh, it didn't get any worse on the second sip either.
I heard us both go group.
Oh, no, I rolled that around.
It's definitely here. And it's got not a huge it's more like a sweetness. Which is weird. Usually if it's sweeter, it's not, you can't feel the proof. But this has
I was going to say the initial taste was a sugary sweetness on that. I know I was going to, before you said it, I'm echoing what you said. But it's not like a...
It's not a mad oak finish.
No, okay. I'm going to concentrate more on the finish. I was trying to get on the initial flavors. There was a nice sugary, but it's a nice caramel taste on this one too. It's not... I'm not getting like a fruity butterscotch or anything no, sometimes I get like the...
I'm not getting... I don't believe this would be finished in a wine barrel of any sort, I don't think. I'm not getting any of that.
I won't disagree with that. That's what I was trying to...
I can lick it around my nose.
That's what I was trying to... I'm not getting so much of a fruity, so I'm not thinking it's finished in any of them either. And I'm not getting an over oaky flavor where it's finished in like an extra oak barrel and or like a French oak or anything like that. So I'm going to go with not finished myself. I agree.
It might be... It doesn't taste young though. But I don't think this is a 10-year. I don't know if we have a 10-year over there that we haven't put out yet, but
I don't know either.
I wonder now if I'm getting a light fruit now though.
I'm trying to get a proof because it's tough because it drinks
I might be
so soft until it comes here, and then it just warms you with love. I'm not, you know what I mean? It really does. Like it is. This is very good. I'm hoping this is like a $20 bottle.
I'm sticking to. I don't think it's going to be a rye.
No, I'm staying with a bourbon.
I don't even think it's going to be a high rye.
I forgot to grab my pad. I'm going to have to pause the thing anyway. So
I'm thinking it's good. Oh, so what we didn't.
What did we say for proof?
I'm gonna go with like a 111.
That's so funny. I hate copying you.
It's over 108, I think. But
I was going to say 115.
114.
I was going to say 115. That was my number. I was going to go 115.
I'm going to go with one. I don't think it's up there with the Elijah's or the last.
But I want to say when you drink it, it does not drink hot at all. No, it's all about the comfort in here. It's all about the chest hug
and taste.
Oh yeah, 100%. What do you think?
I'm not getting the mint smell, so I don't think it's a rye.
No, I'm going to stay with a bourbon on that one. So what do you think we paid for this bottle? Or what would you be willing to pay for this bottle? Let's put it that way. Who cares what we paid for it?
We just discussed the one I brought back, the Ezra, and that drank hot to be hot. Mm-hmm. And this, I'd be quite content. I bet, if this was in the $59.99 range, somewhere around there, $49.99, $59.99, I don't think I was going to be doing that.
This has got to be more than that. There's got to be more than that.
I said what I would. You said what I'd like to pay.
I apologize. Yeah. Realistically, you're drinking this. What do you think you paid for this? Then we'll go with that.
It's going to be closer to $59.99.
Oh, I'm thinking it's going to be upwards. I really do. I'm going to guess in this one. Ultimately, I don't think I would be mad at $79.99, but I bet we're at $99.99. I honestly think that in this one. This is very good. And I don't think I would be mad at $99.99 the way this tastes. That's just my opinion. But I think $79.99, I think it would be a happy... I don't think I would be mad. I would be 100% ecstatic at $59.99. Don't get me wrong. But I don't think I would be mad at I think I would go upwards of $100 and I wouldn't be upset at this at all.
We need to see if he's got a fever.
This is actually tasty.
No, it's very, very good.
That's what I'm saying. Like, we got to be realistic on what we probably paid for it, though, because the prices are outrageous right now.
I know, but our Santa sack is from the past, so that's what.
Not all of them.
I know.
No, not all of them. I'm going to say $79.99. I'm going to go with that.
And you're probably not off.
Yeah,
you're probably not wrong.
But all right. Well, let's see what it is.
Let's see what it is.
Oh, Jesus Christ. This will be interesting. So, I got to get my notes. This is Old Soul Straight Bourbon Whiskey. I'll be back in 1 minute. So, we are back. So, like I said, this is the Old Soul Straight Bourbon Whiskey. This was a store pick from Wyman Stores out in Fitchburg, Massachusetts. I believe you got this one at.
Wyman Liquors.
Wyman Liquors. Let me get in there. So this is 122.11 proof. We got it for $69.99. This is barrel number 16L09-32. This has been sitting in our glass for a while.
We've been bullshitting for a while.
So this is distilled in Indiana. It says it right on the bottle. I had different notes on my notes, so it took us a minute. So it's bottled at Cat Hill Distillery in downtown Jackson, Mississippi. So this is a 75% corn, 21% rye, 4% malted barley, and this is supposed to be the first legal distillery in the state of Great Mississippi. I got to be honest with you. When we tasted this, I'm talking top shelf. I was loving every minute of it. I can't wait to get my nose back in it because we've just been talking. Oh no, it's just
it's caramelized out the gazoo now.
Yep,
it's. What was it? $60?
$69.99. Yeah, it's what we paid.
You know what's weird? I've never seen this Soul whatever in any other store. Soul, I've never seen it.
I will say, coming back to it now, because we've been a minute because we were just talking about whiskey in general.
10 minutes.
So, you can only imagine all the stuff that was going on. There is a peppery spice to this. What did we say? 21% rye. It does have a. It's got a little hit on your tongue now.
It does. Well,
now it drank like soft as silk and sat in my chest when I was drinking it.
It still stayed here. So
Yeah,
we weren't far off. I don't think we were far off on the proof. I think I said 111. So what was
Right,
the
and I think
proof?
I was 115, so it ended up being
Oh, no, we ended up-
122.11.
I ended up settling at 114.
Yeah, and I said I was right around 115. 69.99. Honestly, this is very, very good. Uncut, unfiltered.
I don't know where you can find it. That's the other thing. It must come up here. It's a store pick.
Yeah, you picked this one up when you went out in Fitchburg area. I'm trying to think. There's certain main stores that I hit locally, and I drive all around. I don't recognize the brand. Doesn't matter.
Or Mississippi. We don't have much from Mississippi.
No, we don't. I love
so
Mississippi
it
too.
says sourced out of Indiana, so we could probably assume where it's coming from. And then
Right, and it's funny because when I originally got into my notes, it actually said it was distilled, but it says on the bottle itself that it was distilled in Indiana and
it's
bottled down there.
It's a kind of different bottle because they get that whole huge middle thing, at the bottom, and
Yeah.
it's like a huge hole.
You
at the
always
bottom.
love, like, you think you're getting that full bottle, but you don't, because there's a whole pokey hole going on in that thing going on there. So, honestly, this is very good. This just brings me to the ones where you don't really know what you're drinking. It's a different name,
you don't know what
and it
you're
makes
getting.
you sketchy because you're not sure of the distillery. But at this price, at that proof, we don't have an age. It didn't have an age
I know it
statement
did
on
not.
there, but it's damn good. And again, if this is MGP, which if it's coming from Indiana, we have to assume it is. This is yet another person that's taken Indiana juice and making it delicious.
2022.
Yeah.
Said right here. I think I did read it to him, but 2022 something. Blue.
Private barrel selection. That's all it says.
All right.
But no, honestly,
So, if they actually went down there to these guys and then they got to do their little selection or pick.
No. I'm assuming that this distillery bought barrels from MGP and they either aged it or they did what they had to do, or blended it.
Wyman went down there and
To Old Soul.
Yeah.
Or they came up to him. Either one.
Said you
It
wanna
had
do
to have
something?
done.
Yeah.
One way or the other in order to do a store pick. But honestly, this is very good. I'll be curious on the distribution. So again, all you guys that are around the country, if you can leave a comment down below, I greatly appreciate it. I love to hear when it's like, oh, it's here. I don't recognize the name in my local ones.
it's not. It's
And it might have been something I just flew by because a lot of times, unfortunately, having a channel like this, I'm not just shopping for I'm looking for certain brands, certain things. You know what I mean? So sometimes when I do extra shopping, I do flybys on.
I'm
other
opposite.
stuff.
I'm the label kid of. We never did this one. We didn't do this one. Although I do tend to pick sometimes the same.
I do that
because it was $20 cheaper or it was on sale. And
I
then
do
I
that,
end up
but
getting that one.
again, I thanks to Steve, I do have someone that's out there shopping with me. So when I'm actually on a mission, I'm on a mission for, like, say, Elijah Craig Barrel A, 124. So like that's what I'm going. So I'm doing a flyby on a lot of the other
it gets
stuff.
you, yes.
You know what I mean?
You go
I'm
in,
looking.
They
I'm
don't
on a
have
mission.
it, and you're out
Right,
because
correct.
now we don't have 170.
Yeah.
bottles.
Oh, it's not in Mass. Let me drive to Rhode Island. Oh, it's not there. Let me go to this one. So like I'll hit stores quick and out. I'm not trying to pick up because. Again, we have 100-something bottles underneath there. So
this was a punishment that I had to go to Fitchburg for.
well, thank you for the punishment.
For a free hot dog.
But honestly, this is very good. I'll be curious if any of you guys have had this. Leave a comment down below because, again, this one drinks for the proof, for everything.
The drink's really good.
I hate to throw the same people under the bus every time we do it, but like I'm looking at Yellowstone, which it's more widely known. I understand that, but this didn't drink hot like that. It just drank delicious. You know what I mean? You're in that same price range when we get that store pick. You know what I mean? So
it'll be
a lot of people know Yellowstone. I don't know how many people know Old Soul.
I'm with you on that.
And that's all I'm looking for. So if you guys do know that, maybe it is Mississippi. So maybe you guys that live down south know this better than what you would know Yellowstone. I'm just curious to see because regularly see this.
I don't.
I'll be curious to see how
It's
it
the
is
only
in
store.
comparison to that. And if you want to see that, I would gladly put that up against that
We'll
one
write it
because that's
down.
actually a good one. I
I
got to
was
write
gonna
that
say,
one down.
it
That's
is a
actually a
good
good
one. It
one
is a
for
good one.
another Blind Fight Friday. If anyone wants to see that, leave a comment. Then I'll put it under your name. So that being said, Mystery Mash Monday. If you like these, leave a comment down below. I actually do like them because we're 100% blind. We have no idea what we're going to be
But
drinking
A
on
plus
that. So
to your wife too, because she always picks like I don't know. She's been all over the board from little money to good money to little proof to now this one.
I found, and it's no rhyme or reason. She really has. She's like, I like the window, or I like the picture, or like that looked different. She don't even look at the price half the time. She's like, it was different. I picked it. So there it is. That's what we need sometimes. So that being said, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video.
This is very good.
It really is. It really is. I can't wait to put this on blinds against some of the big dogs to see how this actually pans out. Because this is drinking delicious right now.
It is very good.
So spend less, drink more.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Subscribe.